We're coming to you live from the Broward County Stadium in Florida. The third game of USPL 2023. The skies are cleared and hence it's good news. We're going to have a game, albeit a 5-over fest. Here we are to play the third game of USPL 2023 and it's going to be a 5-over contest. That's the upshot of the day so far. Chicago Patriots versus Philly United was a sensational start to USPL 2023 with Philly picking up a 6-wicket win. Maryland Mavericks and Carolina Eagles split points, and match number 3 now. New York Cowboys taking on New Jersey Titans. Moments ago, we had Andrew Leonard with the two captains at the toss. Jaladua flipped it and flipped it really well. New York Cowboys winning the toss, and Jaladua said, we want to bowl first. It's a 5-over contest, so I want to bowl first and know exactly how much to get. So the revised playing conditions would be match reduced to 5 overs per side, a power play of 2 overs, and bowlers can bowl maximum of 2 overs each.
So we'll have to see what happens with that, because it is going to be interesting to see what does come of this, because 2 points are on offer and there's 2 good teams lined up. 2
good teams indeed, with Jaladua, the skipper of New York Cowboys. Christopher Barnwell can smash the ball a long way. Tajinder Dhillon will do the same. Gaurav Grover comes in with the great reputation of being a smasher. Jihan Sananayaka, Sanchit Sandhu can bat as well. Jonathan Fu, Hamad Azam, Hassan Khan, over spinner, Milind Kumar. I think it's the kind of a side which will take offense if you call anybody a tail ender. Harmeet Singh will captain the New Jersey Titans. Andres House will clobber the ball. Yandev Singh can do the same. Jabon Seals can send it a long way. Mohammad Mohsin loves to do the same. Mukhtar Ahmed is going to be very handy with the ball in hand. Nomar Anwar is a good bat. Ziaul Haq can do both, but as a leg spinner, even more efficient. Harish Kakani.
Now that goes the 20-over game, but now I'm thinking about a 5-over game. It could be a seriously important situation, because it's going to be interesting to see who they start with the bat and also with the ball. Obviously, there's no time to get your eye in. You just got to get out there straight away and just play. House is someone who's a striker of the ball. He likes hitting the ball a long way, and he's a fine player, so he will be dangerous right at the top.
Absolutely right choice. He would have opened anyway. Now that it's a 5-over fest, it's best that he gets to play as much as possible. And along with him, the management has decided to go with Mukhtar Ahmed.
Game was played recently, the Legends.
Had absolutely no clue. It was slower than expected. It did turn a little bit, but he was through with the shot.
Just to correct that, it was a Masters T10 tournament. And
It's gone slightly short, but Mukhtar's launched into it. 6 all the way. New Jersey Titans start their 2023 campaign with a 6.
And if we have a look at this replay, this delivery wasn't a bad one. The length is a fraction short, that's all, just a fraction. He's got pace behind it as well, so there wasn't a situation where there was an opportunity to really go back deep onto that back foot. It was a situation where he just had to rock onto the back foot and launched it for a boundary, so that's a really good start.
Played 2 under 19s. Not good contact, but still good enough to find the fence. It was teasing Milind Kumar in the deep. Still it goes for 4. Yeah, the scorecard doesn't differentiate if it's from the middle of the bat or no, doesn't it? Oh well, wants that single. House wanted it more. Directly could have been a little trickier proposition, but still Mukhtar makes it. Now Mukhtar had to transfer the weight before he started to run. Andres House. Oh, House has clobbered this one. It's a pity that this game only allows 6. This might be 8. He smashed it with disdain.
Fine shot from Andres House. Really good shot. Power behind it, but also some really good timing. Just have a look at right out of the middle of that blade. Never in doubt where that was going.
Andres House decides to stay back. This time room was on offer. And the ball's flying away. 6 more.
Heinrich Klaasen, I think, is the finest player of spin bowling in the world at the moment in the white ball game. The way that he punishes the bowlers, and he does that because he plays exactly like this. Stays in his crease, doesn't commit going forward, just rocks back when he can, and he has the ability of picking up balls that aren't quite short enough and can hit them a long way for big boundaries. Exactly like that.
Goes big, and this is even bigger. If you want to teach your kids superlatives in English, this is one way to do so. Show them Andres House is batting. These are 3 sixes in orders, big, bigger and biggest.
House knew that that one had to be fuller. So this time he does look to go forward and he gets underneath it. It is the perfect length to play that shot. There are no fielders back because of the restrictions of the fielders. Even if there were fielders back, they wouldn't have mattered because you had to be in seat row 10, I think, to take that catch. So he's overcompensating here. It's out of the back of the hand. I don't know. And I think that's a problem that quite a few bowlers make. That's a fine stroke. That is beautifully played. One bounce, and that's gone as well. 6 runs, 1 bounce in the advertising boards. So a big boundary, that one. 6 runs off this delivery. Again, it's a slower one.
But he's picked the bones of it. The back of the hand is getting a little predictable. Scoops it away, literally.
It's with a lot of dew around the cricketing world, and I think they're used to it these days.
Clobbered once again. And 6 more. Andres House moves on to 29 of just 10. New Jersey Titans breach the 50 mark in style with a ball to go to complete the 3rd.
Just remember, I was saying that a 70-run target would have been a very good one in 5 overs in a normal situation. They're in 51 already and 1 ball shy of 3 overs. So they are out of the guns very quickly indeed.
That'll spice up USPL. Wanting to be cheeky. What did it hit first? Looks like it was bad indeed. It's the slow death that Brian Kane has given Andres House. It's a shot that he loves to play. Joined by Andrew Leonard now. It's a shot that he loves to play, Andrew. But it looks like it would have been better served straight down the ground.
Yeah, for me, I just don't understand strokes like this when you're smashing it out of the ground. The only question here for Brian Kane was there any bat involved? If not, it's absolutely plumb stone dead. And the slow, dreaded finger goes up. Gause has to take a long walk back after an outstanding knock. He smashed it everywhere. 4 sixes in his innings of 30. It's 52 for 1.
Oh, fine leg inside the circle. Bit of luck for Mukhtar. He's got enough bat on this. Luck or otherwise, it's 4. Four bowlers used so far. Hamad has produced a wicket, and that too a very important one of Andres House. Everybody else has taken a beating. 62 for 1 in 4 overs. This is a 5-over contest, and this is the 5th over coming up. The final over.
Use the bat, sir.
And he does, to great effect. This will fly away for 6. And he's chosen a brilliant area. Straight down the ground, straight as an arrow. Mukhtar moves on to 34 and is providing the dream finish.
Barnwell is now going to wish that leg bye was given, because then it would have been Griffith on strike. I don't think he's missed the block hole by much here. Maybe only 6 or 8 inches. That's all the margin you have for error. And a full face of the bat straight down the ground for 6 more. Titans soaring.
Big swing and a miss, but once that single where there isn't a single, but eventually they do complete. Jaladua misses a clear strike of 3 stumps. He had 3 stumps to aim at. Final ball of the innings. And it is a dot ball indeed. He'll gently clip the crown, called the Wales. New Jersey Titans lose their 2nd, and they manage 72 in the allotted 5 overs.
Here's the batting card. 2 good scores. House 30 off 12, the pick of the 2 innings for me, but a good effort too from Mukhtar with 34 off 15. You need your openers to go well in a 5-over game, and I think the Titans are well ahead.
It'll be very interesting to see who comes out of bat for the New York Cowboys. Would they pick Christopher Barnwell because he can clear the ropes with ease? And would it be Tajinder Singh? You never know. We'll wait and watch. We'll wait and watch. But there are a lot of good hitters there too. Jonathan Fu can strike the ball a long way as well. Sanchit can use the long handle. But looks like Christopher Barnwell. Who else? Who else? It's a bigger question. So 73 required now. We'll come back with a New York Cowboys reply. Frost seemed to start with the new ball. Saurabh Netravalkar.
Control, that's what he wants.
Well, there might be no control from the batter there, but still gets the result. Cowboys still looking for something that will give them momentum along with runs. No pace from Netravalkar. This time, that's in the air, just out of reach. Will go for 4. That'll be painful for Saurabh Netravalkar.
Yeah, the bowler's not happy.
Jindadilla. Edged. Taken. Very subdued celebration. Because more than a wicket, it's a dot ball.
Now, it's a really good performance, that, because a boundary off the first ball, then a couple of deliveries where things are a little bit quiet, then another boundary, and trying the same thing again, but the big outside edge, and the bowler has the last laugh. So that's a pretty good first over. Going for 12, conceding or getting the 1 wicket as well, that of Dylan. He goes for 11 off 5. He's dangerous.
Should be taken. Oh, it is taken. Christopher Barnwell fails. It's a soft dismissal of a hardcore hitter. Ziaul Haq will smile at the end of the day.
He's not going to want to see that replay. Friendly full toss. Fielder inside the circle. If he gets that ball again on another occasion, perhaps tomorrow, he will hammer that well.
$14 for 2. It's Oba Spinar. Oh, it did gift the catch. It's been put down. Mukhtar the culprit. They've got to take these chances. Ziaul Haq is not happy, and for the right reason. Mukhtar's looking the other way. Cricket's a funny game. It can give you a friendly full toss. A wicket-taking delivery becomes a friendly full toss. Oh, this is a good shot. Milind Kumar has found the gap. Has found the elevation to much-needed boundary for Milind. And after 2, the New York Cowboys 19 for 2. Jawan Seals, extremely experienced. Oba Spinar strikes it cleanly. That made a good sound as it came off as well. This is music to the ears.
He played that superbly, really did. He's a big hitter on the board. He likes to go long, particularly on the onside. That's his strength, and that's where he likes to hit big boundaries. He's got long levers, and he uses them to the fullest ability. Right out of the middle, and importantly, doesn't lose his shape. That's the key to that shot.
There's something so satisfying as he watches it fly away in his follow-through as well. It's just like an artist admiring.
So it's still just the one legitimate ball in this over.
Pinar power. Not enough. Oh, it's been put down. Oba Spinar. Surely the luckiest of the lot. First ball put down, and after smashing a 6, this one was a sitter put down again.
I think he's got time also to zip off after the game and get a lottery ticket. The draw's only in about 2 hours' time, so he can get a couple of lottery tickets because he's got to play with his luck at the moment in this game, and also when the lottery draw comes.
Low full toss, but somehow he's squeezed it in the gap too. Mohsin suggesting it's one bounce over the fence then.
Then it didn't get penalised. This is bouncing just in front, and it's good to see Mohsin letting us know that it was a 4. I don't know why more fielders don't do that, actually, because there's often a fielder who's close to the rope. You can actually give the umpires a little bit of assistance. Brian Kane just relaying that call after seeing the replay. Low full toss has disappeared.
Picked it out really well. I think he got just enough bat to send it for 4. He wanted it to get away for 6. Oh, this will be 4 more. Generating his own power, creating his own angles. Oba Spinar is managing boundaries after being given a couple of reprieves.
Looking to go down the ground and out. That's a good catch. That is an important wicket. Milind Kumar is one of those guys who can finish a game quite nicely and finish it quite quickly in this sort of situation by playing good cricket shots. Important breakthrough.
Well, just as I say, if the two batters are going to be there in 11 deliveries time, the wicket comes and it's all over to Obus Pinar now. He's going to need to produce something miraculous as the ever-talented Milan Kumar smiles as he goes off, well held in the deep by Javan.
One over to go. York Cowboys need 33 runs to win off this last over. Looks like the New Jersey Titans are going to pick up 2 points, 2 valuable points in their first outing in a very short game. Solid enough. Pierced that inner ring and it's gone for 4. Last ball. Hard down the ground. Almost a magnificent catch by the vice captain. And that's it. The Titans get up and win their game, so that's an important victory for them. 2 points, they'll be pleased with that. I think the Cowboys will be very disappointed. It just simply wasn't a good enough performance from them. The Titans played particularly well, especially in the first 3 overs, and they put 53 runs on the board, and that got them out of the blocks very quickly and propelled them to a very big total, which is always going to be difficult to chase down. Quick look at the batting cards. It was Pinar, 31 off just a dozen deliveries. That was the chief performer with the bat for the Cowboys, but he was a bit of a lone ranger.
Well, he was outstanding, I thought, the way he struck the ball. Every time I've seen Obus Pinar in recent times, he's been outstanding, but just not enough with the bat from the rest of his teammates. That 3-ball duck for Barnwell, well, it certainly put one of the nails in the coffin of the Cowboys' hopes. And for the partnerships, it was that 3rd wicket, the best of the 5 that we saw, 24 off 11 balls, thanks to Obus Pinar's big hitting. Strike rate nearly 300 for him.
Right, let's have a look at the bowling numbers. That's always going to be a challenge if you happen to be a bowler in a 5-over game. It's always going to be a little bit tough when you've been given this role. Economy rates often look a little bit untidy. But importantly, Sora picked up a couple of wickets as well, even though he went at 13.5. And Zia-ul-Haq was outstanding, particularly in his 2nd over. Had 2 catches dropped in his 1st over, so he could have easily picked up 4 wickets. Ended up with 2 for 10 off his 2, but those numbers are just absolutely brilliant. So really good stuff from Zia-ul-Haq. Right, let's go downstairs and join Roshni with the winning team captain.